In this episode of Gorilla Travels, we explore some of Thailand's most popular islands, Koh Samui, Koh Phangan and Koh Tao, which is where we are now. Koh Tao is home to some spectacular beaches, each one more beautiful than the next. The west coast has the most crowded beaches, with the majority of diving schools and beach bars. The south and east coast have the most fancy resorts, with some secluded beaches, like this one. To be honest, we visited so many beaches that I can't say for sure where we are now, but my guess is Ao Leuk Beach on the east side of the island. So we are now on Koh Tao, the smallest out of the three probably most popular islands Thailand has to offer, Koh Samui, Koh Phangan and Koh Tao. It's on the east coast of the Thai peninsula, and the main reason people come here is to dive, other than chilling and partying. And we were also supposed to go diving today, but unfortunately I have an infection in my eye, and the doctor advised against diving, so that sucks, but it gives us plenty of time to discover the island, which is also pretty cool. Since scuba diving was no longer an option for us, we decided to treat ourselves to an extra chill and luxurious resort. Man, would it be great to be back here, if only for just a moment. Besides scuba diving, Koh Tao is popular because of its relaxed atmosphere, with dozens of chilled beach bars and a bustling nightlife. Just laying here on this beach with a cold beer or cocktail in your hand and not a care in the world. Life doesn't get much better. To get around on Koh Tao, and I think this is true for most Southeast Asia destinations, a scooter is a really great option. Koh Tao, however, you have to be a bit aware because the roads are not always great, and it's notorious for scooter rentals screwing tourists over. They make you leave your passport or a lot of money, and if you make one scratch, then you have to pay for it. So let's hope we don't make one. Good advice is to look for a scooter with tires that are ready for dirt roads like this. To move around from island to island, or back to the mainland in case you want to continue your travel, there are plenty of options. Mainly, there's the choice between the regular ferry or the speedboat. Right now we're on the regular option, on our way to Koh Phangan, because the speedboat was full, and we have to say that although it is much slower, it's quite a relaxing experience when you're not in a hurry. Koh Phangan, like all Thai islands, has some beautiful beaches. Some packed with tourists, other more tranquil, like this Chalok Lam beach. There are several viewpoints worth visiting on Koh Phangan, and this is surely one of them. Dom Sila viewpoint, right next to the Phang waterfall. It was quite the hike, with pretty extreme temperatures, but surely worth it. Finding a nice place to stay is not a problem on any of the Thai islands. We had a great time here at Giri Tawon, in the south side of the island. A more than decent accommodation as close to the full moon party as we could find. Unfortunately, we will not be able to show you the full moon party since we decided to leave our precious equipment at the resort. There are plenty of good options to enjoy the sunset on Koh Phangan, some of them more touristy than others. We found a perfect spot here at Top Rock Bar. Koh Samui is the biggest and most touristic out of the three islands, but that doesn't mean that there aren't plenty of chill spots here as well. For instance, here on the northern side of the island you can find Mae Nam Beach, and there are plenty of other quieter beaches around if you look into it. I'm going for a swim. Koh Samui is the biggest out of the three islands.
It's also the most crowded, which is why we chose to spend only a few nights here. We did have a good time at some night bars in the less touristy areas and enjoyed staying in this area, Fisherman's Village. It has a nice beach and some chill bars, shops and restaurants to spend a morning, afternoon or night. And with this last sunset, we've come to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching and hope to see you again on one of our next adventures.